Video of a couple's dog being shot to death is making the rounds on Facebook, and Cleburne police say one of its officers pulled the trigger.
The department also says the short, edited clip of the dog being killed does not give the full picture of what happened and why the officer fired. Fox 4's Phil Alvarado is at the Cleburne Police Department right now with the details. Phil.
Well, Steve, Cleburne police are investigating the circumstances that caused one of their officers to shoot and kill a pit bull. This happened a couple of months ago, but the dog owners are coming forward now. It started with a 911 call from next door, someone telling police that several pit bulls were preventing them from leaving their car. It's all on video, and a word of caution, some may find watching this video disturbing. Coco, the brown pit bull, has no sense of what's happened.
You're so sweet.
Why she's still alive and why Maximus was shot by a Cleburne police officer, shown here in body cam video released by police.
Complainant says one of them tried to snap at her.
Tatum's neighbor brought Cleburne police officer Kay Dupree to the 1500 block of Lindsay Lane.
Next door to us, there's 4 or 5 pit bulls out, and I've got an elderly woman and an infant baby in the car, and these dogs keep coming up to us. We can't even get out of our car.
Quentin Tatum can't explain why his dog was killed.
When he finds my dogs, he walks up, pow, 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 3 times. My dog was looking at him, basically smiling and wagging his tail.
In a police report, the officer says he made kissing noises trying to calm the dogs. He says in the report, "I raised my duty weapon to the ready position, pointed at the growling dog's head. As soon as I lifted my pistol, the dog began coming up the hill, continuing to growl and display its teeth. I fired 3 shots at it." Coco runs off and later is retrieved by an animal control officer without a leash.
I was around pit bulls my whole life as a child myself, and people give them a bad name.
You're the one who made it.
The dog owners say that they weren't home when the 3 dogs escaped from the backyard. Steve?
All right, Phil, the video, it's really tough to see, and I know we're going to show it again, and we're actually going to slow it down, but the dog owners are really complaining that the police report, what they filed and what we see on the video is not the same, and that, you know, him luring it in, and instead of charging up the hill, the dog was kind of coming, wagging its tail. So kind of walk us through this again, what we're seeing.
Yeah, well, you know, the police released the police report and that video, so perhaps it suggests that what the officer is saying in the report are things that maybe we don't see in the video, but in the report, the officer does say that the dog did seem to be wagging its tail, but when it got about 20 feet from the officer, the dog then started growling, showing its teeth, and then coming up the hill and continuing to growl and show its teeth. Cleburne police say that they're not done with this investigation. They released a statement today, and in that statement they say that the video does not tell the whole story, so we'll have to wait and see what they find out when they look at all of this.
I get it. But in the slow-mo, you can't tell. These things always come down, and you can't tell everything. But it seems like just right there, they're wagging the tails. Next time you see them wagging tails, and you can't really see them making a move, and then that's probably a second because it slowed down. But that's for them to investigate. I guess we'll see how this all shakes out. Phil, thank you. Thanks a lot.